Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my 19th lesson of D2, chapter number 2, exercise 2E, that is about solving simultaneous linear equations by different methods. In this lesson, I will solve intermediate level question number 11. Question 11 says, if x equals to 3 and y is equal to minus 1, is the solution of the simultaneous equations 3px plus qy equals to 11 and minus qx plus 5y equals to p. Find the value of p and q. So let's move to the solution of this question. As the question says that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1 are the solutions of this equation. So what we can do, that instead of x and y in the given equations, we can replace x by 3 and y equals to minus 1. First equation is 3px plus qy equals to 11. Now what I will be doing, I will replace x equals to 3 and y equals to minus 1. So the equation will take the form 3 into p into 3 plus qy plus q into minus 1 equals to 11, or 3 3s are 9p minus q equals to 11. Now this equation is only in p and q. We do not have x and y with us. Okay, and let me block this equation. Now again I have to take the second equation, that is minus qx plus 5y minus qx plus 5y equals to p. 5y equals to p. Again, instead of x, I have to replace x is equal to 3 and y equals to minus 1. I will replace x by 3. So this will become minus 3q and y is minus 1. So it will take the form minus 5 equals to p. Now let me rearrange this equation, change the formation of this equation, because p has to be on this side. So this will take the form minus 3q minus p equals to 5. This is the second equation. Now what we have to do in order to solve these equations, I first have to write these equations together and write the rearranged form as well. This will become minus q. The first equation will become minus q plus 9p equals to 11, and the second equation is minus 3q equals to minus p equals to 5. Now what I have to do, I have to decide by what method I'm going to solve these two equations. So if I'm choosing the substitution method, that will be more easy for this question, because here we can see that p is already turned in form of the subject of formula. So in equation 1, this is my equation 1 and this is my equation 2. From equation 2, p has a value minus 3q minus 5. I will replace in 1. So the equation will take the form 9p. P has a value minus 3q minus 5 minus q equals to 11. So, okay, apply distributive property, that 9 3s are 27q minus 45 minus q equals to 11. Okay, minus 27 and minus 1 will give me minus 28q, and shift 45 to other side, 11 plus 45, and this will give me minus 2q equal to 6. 5 plus 1 is 6, 28q, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Now in order to get value of q, I have to shift this 28 with negative sign. Q equals to 56 by 28. Okay, and q equals to, read the table, 28 ones are and 28 twos are. Q equals to minus 2. So the value of q is minus 2. Q equals to minus 2. And now I have to find the value of P, which is the second unknown of the question. So what I will be doing, I will replace Q equals to minus 2 in second equation. It's important to write the references. Okay, so the equation will take the form minus 3Q minus 5 equals to P. So instead of Q, I will replace minus 2Q minus 3 into minus 2 minus 5 equals to P. 3 times 2 is 6, and negative sign multiplied by negative sign. Do not forget the rule of integers. This will become positive 6. Positive 6 minus 5 equals to P, or 6 minus 5 is 1, which is equal to P. So the value of P is 1. So the requirement of the question was to find values of P and Q. So finally I can write my answer here, that P equals to 1 and Q equals to minus 2, which was the requirement of question. I hope this question is really easy for you now. Let's move to question number 12. So let me read the question from the book. Question says that if x equals to minus 11 and y equals to 5 is the solution of the simultaneous equations px plus 5y equals to q and qx plus 7y equals to p, we have to find the values of p and q. So let's move to the solution of this question. Okay, this question is similar to the previous question. So I have to take the first equation, that is px plus 5y equals to q, and what I have to do, 5y equals to q, and what I have to do, I have to replace x equals to minus 11 and y equals to 5 in this equation. And when I'm replacing x equals to minus 11, so equation will take the form p into minus 11 plus 5 into 5 equals to q, or minus 11p plus 25 equals to q. And let me block the equation. Okay, and now what we have to do, we have to take the second equation, that is qx plus 7y, qx plus 7y equals to p. And now what we are going to do, again we have to replace x by minus 11. So it will take the form q into minus 11 plus 7 into 5 equals to p. This is minus 11q plus 35 equals to p. Now what we have to do, we have to choose any one of the equations, and if we look at equation 1, we can see if I'm making P the subject of formula, that requires little more calculation, but here Q is already expressed in form of the subject of formula. So what I will be doing from equation 1, let it be equation 1 and this be equation 2. From equation 1, I can replace from equation 1 q equals to, that is minus 11p plus 25. Okay, in equation 2, okay, now equation 2 is minus 11q plus 35 equals to p. Instead of q, replace minus 11p plus 25, minus 11 into minus 11p plus 25 plus 35 equals to p. And now 11 11s is 121 p, and 11 multiplied by 25 will give me minus 275 plus 35 equals to p. Now shift this 121p to other side and it will become minus 275 plus 35 equals to p minus 121p. Take away 35 from 275 minus 35. It will give me 240 with negative sign. 240 with negative sign, and 1 minus 121 will give me minus 120p. Now minus sign can go with minus sign. In order to get value of p, we have to shift this 120 in the denominator of 240. So 240 by 120 equals to p. 0 can go with 0 and 12 ones are 12 twos are. So the value of p is 2. Now after getting value of p, what we have to do? We have to replace value of p in equation 1. Replace p equals to 2 in equation 1. In equation 1, and equation will take the form minus 11 into 2, 11p plus 25 equals to q minus 11 into 2 plus 25 equals to q minus 22 plus 25 equals to q. 5 minus 2 is 3. So the q equals to, value of q equals to 3. I hope you are clear about this question. So the solution for this question is p equals to 2, and q equals to 3. I hope you are clear about this question. Very easy questions. You should just have the command on the subject of formula, integers and the tables, and the question will be really easy for you. Let me move to the next question, and as the question is long, so I will be reading the question from the book. Question says, a computer animation shows a cat moving in a straight line. Its height h meters above the ground is given by 8s minus 3h equals to minus 9, where s is the time in seconds after it starts moving. In the same animation, the mouse starts to move at the same time as the cat, and its movement is given by, the movement of the mouse is given by minus 29s plus 10h. 29s plus 10h equals to 16. Find the height above the ground and the time when the cat meets the mouse. In order to find the height where the cat meets the mouse, we have to solve these two equations simultaneously. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to write both the equations carefully. Equation 1 is 8s minus 3h equals to minus 9, and the second equation is minus 29s plus 10h equals to 16. Now what we have to do is we have to write both the equations together, and we have to decide which method I'm going to use for the solution of this problem. 8s minus 3h equals to minus 9, and 29s plus 10h equals to 16. If we look at the coefficients of both the variables s and h in both the equations, they're not same. So we have to balance the coefficients. So we have to choose the suitable situation. If I'm taking and choosing h for balancing, we can see that we need to take the LCM of these two numbers, 10 and 3. They're co-prime numbers, so their LCM will be obtained easily, and the LCM will be 30. In order to get the LCM 30, or in order to balance the coefficients, what I have to do, I have to multiply this equation by 10, okay, and I have to multiply this equation by 3. So what I have to do, I have to multiply this equation carefully. That 10 times 8 is 80s minus 30h equals to minus 90, and now I have to multiply the second equation by 3. So this will become 29 multiplied by 3 is 87 minus 87 s. 10 times 3 is 30h equals to 48. Now we can see that in both the equations h has the coefficient 30 with opposite sign. So same coefficients, opposite sign, what we can do, we can easily add up the equations to get rid of any one of the variables. So I'm going to remove h in this stage, and after that we will left with our equation in one variable only, that is s. Okay, now solve it for s. Now when we are adding both the equations, 80 minus 87 will give me minus 7s equals to, this is 90 minus 48, 90 minus 48, that is minus 42, because 90 is big. Minus sign will be going with minus sign, and I will left with s equals to minus 42 by minus 7. Minus 7 will be removed, and now this is 7. How many times is 42? 7 ones are and 7 6 are. So s equals to 6, and time in the question is given by height is in h meters and time is in seconds. So s is 6 seconds. After getting the time, what we have to do, we have to replace the value of s in any one of the equations, and I will be choosing this original equation 1. Replace s equals to 6 in equation 1 in order to get the height, and what the equation will take the form 8s minus 3h equals to minus 9. S has the value 6. 8 into 6 minus 3h equals to minus 9. 8 6 are 48 minus 3h equals to minus 9. Shift 48 to other side. Minus 3h equals to minus 9 minus 48. Okay, now add up 48 and 9 because both have the same sign. 48 plus 2 is 50 and 7 57. Minus 57 equals to minus 3h. Now shift minus 3 to other side. H equals to minus 57 by minus 3. This will be going with this, and read table of 3 which is suitable for 57. I hope h 3 ones are and 3 ones are. I'm left with 2 and 3 9s are 27. H equals to 19 meters. H equals to 19. So the time is 6 seconds, and height is 19 meters for this situation. 19 meters for this situation. I hope you are clear about this lesson. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Otherwise, you can watch the channel, and the playlists are available on the channel. for D1, D2, D3 and D4 and the PTB maths problems as well. Please feel free to ask your problems and discuss your problems. Thank you very much.